Pardon me, I'm having some coffee here. Well, now my headset's all over the place. Hold on. It's not being cooperative. Alright. So I was trying to give Mixer a minute. Make sure that we're on here. So this is what we're going to look at. It's the Heavy Armory. It's actually, if you notice on the little thumbnail, it says Private Eyes Heavy Armory. New weapons. I think there's some other mods that may, excuse me, kind of go with this. I'm having some coffee, so pardon me. So anyway, so back to this mod, the Heavy Armory, or Private Eyes Heavy Armory, I'm sorry. Trying to make sure my headset's right. It just doesn't feel right. Okay, let's move on. Alright, so the first thing they say is they don't have an Xbox, so you know they've converted it over. Hopefully it works. I don't know. If you read the description here, they add over 100 lore-friendly weapons and introduce new weapon types like spears and halberds and short swords, which we could stand to have some short swords in Skyrim. You know, we used to have short swords in Oblivion. I didn't really understand why they got rid of that. Maybe just to simplify things, you know, because between daggers and regular swords, there was short swords. And maybe they just felt like that was odd. I don't know. Anyway, so let's see. Some of the more limited sets, like the Silver, Imperial, Forsworn, and Draugr weapons. I'll expand some of the more limited sets. Well, that's good. If you're looking for some new weapons, okay. The new weapons blend in seamlessly with the weapons Bethesda created. The new weapons are spread throughout level lists, so you will encounter them naturally on enemies, in shops, and in loot. You can craft them. Let's see, may conflict with other mods. Right, okay, so that makes sense, okay. Adds a few weapons to the Sleeping Giant Inn. I don't think I have anything that changes that, but, ooh, actually I do. I have an inn overhaul mod now that I think about it. Well, we won't go to Riverwood. For the purposes of this, we'll craft some weapons and see what they look like. So, oh, okay, here they have weapon categories. They have clubs. They have halberds. Hatchets, okay, that's just a small axe, basically. Long maces. I see. Well, a lot of the weapons in in Skyrim are too heavy, really. I don't think they're realistic, because a lot of the swords, one-handed swords, are way too heavy for what they should be. Just based on swords in real life, they tend to be lighter than that. Quarterstaves. Okay, so they added a lot of things. Spears and glaives, tridents. I wonder what animations some of these would use, or if they had to add animations too, because this is a pretty small mod. It's about 18.5 meg. So let's walk over to the forge here and see what we can create. I'm just wearing, I have a different replacer that I use, and I'm just wearing the Blades outfit on this girl here. So I'm just going to do a quick save, and then we'll see what kind of weapons we can see here. Okay, so they have a club. Oh, wait. My stats are going to be wildly off. Sorry, hold on. This girl has no fighting skills. There we go. So we'll take that off. Now the weapons will show with normal, normal stats. That's better. So, okay, so they've added some new stuff. Well, that hatchet does a lot of damage for a hatchet. It does more damage than the long mace. The short spear also does a lot of damage, which it's a spear from a distance. Maybe it should do a lot of damage. And that one does not do much damage. Ancient Nord spear. The short spear does a lot of damage. I don't know if these are balanced out. Of course, I guess it doesn't matter. You know, really, you can just look through and see what you like. And if you like something, you could just use it and have fun with it. The hatchets do a lot of damage. 36. How much? Yeah, it does way more than the battle axe. So these are some kind of uber weapons. I'm not opposed to that. I mean, that's what cheating is all about sometimes. So if you want something, the spiked club does a lot of damage. Well, the trident does not do a lot of damage. That's too bad. Because if you wanted to have the trident and be like Aquaman, you want your trident to do a lot of damage. Okay, so there's the Viking shields. We're familiar with that. Let's see if there's any... No, they didn't really do anything here. Except they might have increased the damage of this sword. 41, that's pretty high damage. Okay, so this is a red guard glaive. Red guard glaive. I can't talk. Quarterstaff, or I can talk, but I'm not doing a good job of it. Let's put it that way. Short spear. Wow, now that short spear does some damage. 56. The trident, still not too good. Oh, the war axe does a lot of damage. So these weapons look pretty fun, and the design is pretty cool. You may find some of them to be overpowered, but who cares? Oh wait, I should have been crafting some of these so we could look at them. Sorry about that. I got distracted just going through and looking at them. Let's make a club. Make a hatchet. Oh, then you can make a more powerful hatchet. Is there any difference though? It looks the same, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let's do the long mace. We'll do the short spear. And we'll do a regular spear. And all of these appear to have... Well, maybe not all of them. A lot of these appear to have better variations. The honed variations that do more damage. That's interesting. Let's see, do we want to... Let's not mess with iron. Matter of fact, let's skip steel for now. Let's go down to... Oh, we have Falmer? Oh, we have Falmer. That's interesting. What are they missing here? Oh, short spears. Okay. Alright, well... They have a short sword. Let's try that. And the short spear. We'll pick and choose a few things. The orcish club. Okay, we'll try the club. And the glaive. We'll move on to ebony. Ebony. Okay. Let's try a halberd. Do we want a long mace or a quarterstaff? Let's try quarterstaff. Alright. glass. I'm trying to find something we don't have already. Does the glass... Okay, that's not normal. Is it a glass maul? Let's just try that. I don't think that's normal. We'll try the short sword. Okay, the short sword does 56. Okay, I wonder if they changed some of the stats of the old weapons, because 61 seems high, but maybe not. Oh, we gotta try a trident. Let's get a different trident. See if we can find... Here we go. We'll do the dragon bone trident. We'll try the long mace. We'll try that. Let's look at some Daedric stuff. That stuff should look pretty cool. We'll take a look at their club, their glaive. I think a lot of people like the Daedric stuff, so we'll try to get a look at some of that. Okay, there's the sword and short sword. So the short sword, I want to see that because that is interesting to me. Did they do anything in the bone mold department? No. No, because these did not have weapons. Now Nordic did. Yep, they did. They created some weapons for here too. Look at the hatchet. Interesting. Quarterstaff. Look at the short spear. We'll just try a few out. Wait, what does their trident look like? Interesting. Not bad. We'll take a look at that. Let's see. Skyrim also had some weapons. They did not add anything for Skyrim. Okay, well, that's a choice. Okay. Alright. So remember, this is Private Eye's Heavy Armory. I'm just going to do a quick save so we can try some of these weapons out. I should have cleared my inventory because I have some old stuff. Let's do this here. Well, it swings pretty good. It feels pretty normal. I imagine that's normal mace animation. Doesn't look like anything different, which is fine. No need. It's a club, so it should have the usual animation. There's a hatchet, which again would be the same as an axe. And the hatchet looks, well, it looks Draugr-ish. Nothing wrong with that. Let's take a look at... Alright, let's do the long mace. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, it looks pretty good there. Oh. Okay, wow, the first person and third person do not agree with each other at all, do they? That's okay. Anyway, okay, this is like the heavy... Watch out, girl. The heavy baseball swing. But that works. Okay. Alright, let's look here. Oh, let's try the short spear. I don't know what that will look like. Oh, she had it like a sword. Okay, that's kind of like a sword. Okay. Yeah, okay, so short spear ends up being pretty much a sword. Well, there's not anything wrong with that. It's just that's the way it ends up being. And wow, hold on a minute. I've got to turn my fan on. I am burning up. Alright, so let's look at... We'll try the spear and see how that's treated. It'll be interesting to see if that's just another basically another sword, because it looks like it's going to use the sword animation. Let's zoom in here. Okay. Yeah, it looks very similar to a sword. Excuse me. Excuse me again. So, a quicker animation, but still basically the sword animation. That's not terrible, though. I mean, that's just a limitation of the game. If you can't add, in a lot of animations. So, yep, that looks like a pretty good one. Let's see what it looks like. We zoom in. Okay, that's pretty cool. So if you play first person, that's what you're going to see. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think. I think it looks alright. Let's see what this glaive is. I think this is just going to be another... Yeah, it's just another big sword, basically. Still, if you like the appearance of it, still be worthwhile. Not trying to put it down. And if we put it up... Well, it's the same two-handed problem as always. It, like, cuts their butt cheek off. But that's been going on for years, so nothing new there. Alright. Let's see. There's the hatchet. Yep, it's the normal. That's nice enough. So overall, I would say these are fairly nice. They look pretty good. Hold on. Oh, okay. Well, you know, in a way, that has less clipping than the other two-handed weapons. It still has a little clipping, but not as bad. Interesting. So this is just the big mace, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. And if you zoom in, you're going to see this, which, if you think about it, kind of doesn't make sense, but we'll go with it anyway. That's the first-person view, and I think it's always been that way. So let's see what the quarterstaff looks like. It's another two-handed weapon. And it's going to use a faster version of that swing. So it's still basically... It's still the same basic swing. It's nothing different. Okay, so it's a quarterstaff, but it doesn't really act like a quarterstaff. So let's see the short sword. I want to see what that looks like. Oh, sorry, I'm moving my... Okay, so that looks cool. Which it should. It should be pretty fast. It's a short sword. Should be a little lighter. Which I didn't look to see how heavy it was. Yeah, they have the weights on these a bit high. The weapons. And I don't mean the mod. I mean the whole game, really. But anyway, it's alright. So let's try the trident. Okay, the trident is basically steel. You don't get a thrusting animation because I don't think they ever made a thrusting animation for this game. Oh, you get the double clip. Oh, the whole buttocks is cut off there. But anyway, so okay. I guess she's decided there's no fight. Which there isn't. That's fine. Alright, so, the halberd, isn't that just a big axe? Really? Yeah, and it's going to be treated as, like, it's a big weapon to swing. So, okay, I'm okay with that. So, this mod does what it says it does. It does add a bunch of weapons. There's this... Whoa. Okay. Let's see if we can see that again. Oh, I must have had her in the right spot. I had the... Oh, there we go. If you look at the left leg, sometimes when I'm spinning, it looks like... what would you call it? Whoa. Whoa, it looks like she spins it around almost like a... I don't know. I'm trying to think of the right description. It looks very unrealistic. See that left leg? It just pops out there like a chicken wishbone type of thing. Oh, man. Does that always happen? I don't know. Let's put my weapons back on and see if that always happens. Maybe it always happens with the big weapons, and I don't usually use two-handed weapons, so I don't notice it. But yeah, it was looking like, I'm trying to think of the right word. It just made her leg look really weird. Really weird. Okay, well, it's not doing it with normal weapons, so it must be the bigger weapons that do it. Let's try the glass maul. Oh, is that a one-handed weapon? Hold on. Oh, so it's basically a one-handed hammer. I didn't remember this weapon being in the game. It may be that it... No, I don't think it's in the game. But we'll see. It's fine. So I need a two-handed weapon to test here. Okay, let's test the left leg thing. It looked like a Twizzler was... Yeah, her leg twists around and spins around like a Twizzler. It's funny. I can't think of the right word for that, but... You know what a Twizzler is. It's a... See, that's where I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of the name of that candy. I don't eat it, so... But yeah, her leg is just... Alright, okay, well, that's okay. That's a different story for a different day. We'll go ahead and put that up. So, that was Private Eye's Armory. Let me just go back to that mod. I'm still having some coffee here. Okay, pardon me. So this mod is Heavy Armory, Private Eye's Heavy Armory, new weapons. It appears to work. It does add in the weapons as mentioned. I've not gone out in the world and seen them in the world, but I'm sure they've added it here to the crafting so that you can create these at the forge. There's really nothing wrong with that. So overall, I would say that's very good. That's a nice, if you like any of those weapons, if you just like the way they look and want to have them, that mod is not very big. It would be easy to just download that mod and throw it in and use it. So, alright. So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.